Hi everybody, it's Kim. Happy Labor Day. I'm going to be posting this later, so it won't be Labor Day when you watch it. But anyways, we'll see how today goes. I had an $11 IHOP that I waited about 3 or 4 minutes for, and then it got canceled. The food was not ready. I did not have it in my possession, so I did not get the food. That's okay, I don't like it anyways. But I did get half pay. So anyways, I think she said I was getting $6.25, the Doordash support person. Anyways, and now I just got an $8 El Pollo Loco, which I would never normally take, except I'm right here by El Pollo Loco, and it's literally going across the street. We'll see. If it's not ready, I'm not going to wait. It does not warrant any wait time, but I will do it if it's ready, because it's literally going right across the street. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens. So far I've made $6 in about 12 minutes, which is not great. I didn't end up doing anything, so that's kind of a bummer, but that's fine. I didn't have to drive to the customer's house, so there we go. Anyways, I'm at El Pollo Loco, so I'm gonna run in here and get this, and hopefully it's ready. Like I said, if it's not, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for $8. Anyways, I'll be back. So I just wanted to thank you for driving along with me today as I do some DoorDash and Uber Eats. I dropped off that $8 El Pollo Loco super fast. I don't know how long it took me, 5 minutes maybe. I walked in, picked it up, drove across the street. It was being delivered to someone working in an auto parts store. It was literally like, okay, half the street, and I had to drive down maybe 2 blocks. But anyways, dropped that off. Then I got a Farmer Boys, which is right next door to the auto parts place. So I took that. That was a DoorDash for $10. Walked in, it was ready, they handed it to me. I just dropped that off. It was very easy. So I've got $18 plus the $6 from the first one, and it's been 37 minutes. So that's not bad. 18, $24 and something cents. So not bad. We'll see how it keeps going. Hopefully I'll get some more. But yeah, so far so good. It's 93 degrees already. It is been very hot. We are in a heat wave for sure. And last night it was so cool watching these. Well, we didn't end up getting any rain, but the humongous thunderclouds, you could just see them coming, and they were just super high up, the big white poofy clouds, and then real dark on the bottom. We didn't get any rain, but I know some areas surrounding us did, which is fantastic because we really need some rain around here. Well, I'm back. I went to my husband's office and worked for about a half hour. And I paused the apps, and I just turned it back on, and I got an Islands for $14.25 maybe. I can't remember. Anyways, going 4 miles. So I just picked that up. I only had to wait like a minute or two, which was fantastic. They are very, I don't know what the word is, but heavily staffed. They have a lot of people working there and not very many customers. So I think they're prepared for an onslaught. It's 12:15 right now. So prime lunchtime, I would expect there to be people there, but there was one group in the bar, and then there was, I could only see 2 sections of the tables, but there was really only, I think, one group in each section. So they had a lot of people standing around, walking around, but the food was ready, so I'll take it, right? So I'm gonna go drop this off and hope that things are picking up. It slowed down for a little bit there, and I was right by my husband's office, and I needed to go there to do a couple things, so that's why I decided to take advantage of that time when I was right there. And it was kind of slow. I wasn't getting any orders, so I'm like, okay, this is a perfect time to go. But now I'm back at it, and I have about an hour-ish, a little bit more than an hour, and we're gonna go get my daughter and I are gonna go get our nails done. So yeah, see how much I can make in the next hour-ish. Actually, I have like an hour and 20 minutes, so should be able to do something as long as the orders come in. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I dropped off that Islands order. It was $14, and then I picked up a Starbucks, which is a Uber Eats. It was $11.60 something, maybe $11.30 something. I don't remember. Anyways, ran in and got that and just dropped that one off. So that one's done. Now I'm kind of a little bit far north, so I'm gonna have to head down a couple miles before I'm gonna probably get another delivery offer, but hopefully we'll be able to get something. It's a little warmer now, 100 degrees. It doesn't feel as bad as yesterday. I think yesterday was more humid. Because today, I mean, it's definitely hot, don't get me wrong. It's 100 degrees. But yesterday was unbearable. I mean, it was like the thick air, So today's not so bad. I mean, yes, it's hot. I wouldn't want to be standing out there doing anything. But running in and out of the car, it's not a big deal. My air conditioning in this car works fantastic, so I'm comfortable in here. I have it set to 68 in the car, and it feels wonderful. So, I am heading down, like I said. I'm going to head down towards the mall area. It's 12:48 right now. So it should still be lunchtime as far as the amount of orders. There should be plenty. Let's see what happens, though. You never know. It's a holiday. It's not as good as I thought today was going to be. I looked up last year. I made a lot of money on Labor Day last year. So, obviously, this year is very different from last year. But I had high hopes. And I didn't really track what time I worked last year, so maybe it was like the dinner time rush where I made more. I don't really know. I don't remember if I worked during the day or anything, so I don't even know how much I have, to be honest. I don't try remembering anymore because I'm always wrong, so I'm just gonna figure it out at the end. The running total will always be right here in my videos, so you can keep track of how much, if you care. So I did a little video separate from this one about an interaction I had this morning at IHOP, and I really would like you to watch it. It's about the customer perception of drivers and if that affects how they tip or how they rate the drivers. I hope you watch it. I'm going to link it up here if I remember. But in a nutshell, the guy said that because I walked in, I was walking into the restaurant after I had parked. Another guy parked in another section. Anyways, he was walking in too, complimented my car and basically told me that because I had a nice car, that customers were going to pull tips. Now, Doordash, they don't pull tips. Uber Eats, they can. I have had a couple people tip bait me, but they never even saw me, so they would have no idea what kind of car I had, what I looked like, or anything. But it got me thinking about it. I wonder if customers do judge people based on how they look. And do they tip higher or lower based on your appearance, your car, whatever? I don't know. I sure hope not. I would hope that they would rate it on the service provided, not what you look like, what kind of car you have. Anyways, yeah, so it was interesting. So I did a whole video about that. So watch it and let me know what you think about that whole topic. It kind of threw me, and I just keep thinking about it. And I hope it's not true. I hope that people don't do that. But who knows? Oh yeah, so there's a mall here, and then there's another smaller mall which has more food stuff and a food court and all that. It's not very far. So right around here is there's a lot of potential for orders. I have not gotten one yet. So that's not a good sign. It's almost 1 o'clock. Oh well. It is what it is. You know what? Like I said, I don't care. Luckily, I'm not doing this to live on, because that would be pretty sad. I know a lot of people do. I don't know how you can afford to live here. So I'm in Southern California. Everything is just crazy expensive. A friend of mine just posted that she rented a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. And I know that neighborhood, they're probably around 1,300 square feet. They are small houses and they're old. And she's paying $4,000 a month. I'm like, holy cow, that's crazy. But that's what the going rates are for rent. So how much DoorDash would you have to do to be able to afford that? A lot. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, stupid guy. Come on. Gas pedal's on the other side, dude. Oh, I should have went in front of him. Anyways, it's a sad thing, but it's very hard for young people to live around here unless you've got family money, because everything is super expensive. The only reason we can live here is because we've lived here for a long time. Bought our house a long time ago. So if we had to buy it again, we'd be in trouble. So yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful place to live. I love it here. Okay, I think I've only done one more. Not sure. Anyways, I just dropped off a lazy dog. It said it was $11.50 and it came to $13.50, I think. It was not far. It was like 3-point-something miles. So I really needed to use the restroom. So I pulled into the mall and was just gonna run into, so there's like a little round, I don't even know what you call it, little area where you can pull in, and there's some spots for to pick up. You can park for, 5 minutes or whatever. Anyways, so as I was pulling in there, I got this lazy dog, and it was $11.50, like I said, for 3-point-something miles. I'm like, you know what, I'll take that, and then I can use their restroom. So I did that. Well, I check in. So you check in at the podium, tell them you're there, and then you have to wait for them to bring the food out, whatever. So I check in, go use the restroom, come back up, literally stood there for 30 seconds, and they came out with the food. I'm like, wow, that doesn't happen very often at Lazy Dog. Anyway, so I just dropped that off. I don't think I've had anything else. Anyways, it's not a super busy day. It's 1:20 right now. I think I am just gonna head towards the nail salon. Our appointment's at 2, but there's a new TJ Maxx over there, and I really want to just go check it out. I went once before and just didn't really have enough time to look around. I haven't been in that area in a while. So anyways, I want to go check it out. So, and my nail is starting to crack. So perfect timing to go get our nails done today. I just accepted a Pizza Hut for $13.50. I don't know that I've ever picked up from Pizza Hut. Well, not this one for sure. Anyways, so yeah, and it's going like very short. It's going probably like less than 2 miles to the customer. So I'll just be ready for like 7 more minutes. But I'm about 2 minutes from the place, so I'll go in and check in and see if it's ready. It has one of those things like Little Caesars where you're supposed to contact the customer and determine a safe place to leave the pizza. I don't know why they do that. I'm not calling the customer. I usually just text them. I don't want them having my phone number. So I usually just text the customer and let them know that I've picked up their order and where would they like me to leave it. That's usually the easiest. Or sometimes I'll just say, is it okay to leave by the door? And usually they'll say, yeah, sure. Most people don't care. They don't want to answer the door. They don't want you knocking on the door. I have found that. So there's a customer that I've had twice now. They have it delivered to their community pool. So they order Little Caesars pizza and they want it delivered to their community pool. And every single time I text her, well, the first time she didn't tell me she was at the pool. I'm just like, is it okay to leave it by the door? Oh yeah, please leave it by the door. That's what she responded. I'm like, okay, so I get to where the address is and there's nothing there. There's no house there. It is the pool, but there's no like address for the pool. There's no gate for the pool. I mean, there's nothing that says anything. So then I text her, I'm like, okay, are you at the pool? And she goes, oh yeah, I'll be right out. I'm like, okay. So then the second time I also took it because she tipped well. So this time I'm like, okay, are you at, as soon as I got it, I'm like, you at the pool? She goes, oh yeah, I'm at the pool. And I'm like, okay. But why not just leave that in your instructions? Hey, I'm at the community pool. Don't drive around looking for this address that doesn't exist. Just leave it at the community pool. Oh, I don't know. People are just, I don't know. There's no common sense. So I don't know if she did it afterwards. I never got her pickup after that, so I'm not sure. I'm like 6 minutes early. I think I'm gonna I'll go in and see if it's ready. Hopefully it is. Okay, so I wasn't taping. I just dropped off that Pizza Hut. It was said $13.50. It came to like $14.20 something. So that was nice. It was ready when I walked in there, which was great. Texted the customer. He said, yeah, leave it by the door. So I did that. That was easy. Yeah. So now I'm done. It is almost 2. I don't know how much I made. Probably 70, 80 bucks. I don't even know. And it was a little over 2 hours. I'll know the exact amount of time and the exact amount of money once I look at my Stride app and then add everything up. But it was fine. It was an enjoyable day. Just felt like a regular weekend. Did not feel like a holiday. It was not slammed by any sense of the word. It was, I wouldn't even say consistent. It was fine. I kept, for the most part, I got orders pretty quick. I didn't have to wait a really long time in between, but it was not like finish one, run to the other. It was not like that. And I like that way. I like it when it's like that, but this is not what it was. But it was fine. Now I am pulling into TJ Maxx because I really want to check this out. We were going to have our nails done at 2, but my daughter got delayed a little bit. She's painting with the kids. They're not quite done, so I made her appointment later. So now I'm going to run in TJ Maxx, and now I can just relax and wander around. I have no time constraints on me, which is fantastic. Thank you for riding with me. I hope it was enjoyable. It was just like a regular day. Did not feel like a holiday. And I don't think I'm going to go out later based on today's experience. It was fine. It's not worth going back out. So anyways, thanks for watching, and see you next time.